Hello everyone, so Natural Tasha here with a quick video on what I've been eating over the last 4 months that have helped me lose weight, have so much energy, and feel amazing every single day. Over the last 4 months, I've lost 30 pounds eating this way, and in case some of you are trying to go towards a healthier, nutritious way of eating for 2014 and need some ideas on what to eat, here are some of the things that I've bought. It's not very extensive, but this is what I eat normally that gets me through the week. So normally I buy the Silk almond milk. I get the one that's 30 calories. It's unsweetened form, and that's for my smoothies. I'll usually mix that in with my spinach. Here's my spinach, some kale, and this was a beautiful organic kale from Whole Foods. It was only $1.50, so I thought that was pretty good because everything in BC is extremely expensive. So to find organic kale on sale was great because I love making kale salads. I make kale chips. I make my smoothies, my green smoothies with it, which is kale, spinach, lemon, and apple. Sometimes a little bit of ginger, or kale, spinach, banana, strawberry, cucumber, things like that. Tastes really good for a green smoothie. Here's some fruit. I have my pineapple. Here's some beautiful organic bananas. I try and get organic when I can, but I can't always afford all organic. It's very expensive. But I try and eat as much organic as possible. Here's some dates that I buy for my desserts, like when I'm making date balls or a date like crust or something like that. I usually get the cheaper ones. These ones are only $4. I do have some medjool dates, which taste really amazing, but I try and save that for eating directly, like just eating by itself, and I use the Parnouche ones for my desserts. So I have in here some raspberries, blackberries, and my ginger. Now you can see this is the conventional ginger. This is organic ginger, and my goodness, there is such a difference. I think I'm going to eat only organic ginger going forward. You can tell the difference in smell, taste, just by looking at it and the size of it. It's smaller, but it is definitely stronger and more flavorful than the conventional ginger. So I'm going to start eating more organic ginger going forward. I try and organize all my little stuff as much as possible so it's easier to find. So here's my chia seeds, which I use for my salads. Some ground up walnuts. These are the black chia seeds. Sunflower seeds, which are great for making tahini. It's so delicious. Pumpkin seeds. And sometimes I'll also make like some granola bars with those. Some nice healthy granola bars for a snack. It's better than buying those other crappy, granola bars that you get in the store that are just full of crap in it, ingredients that you can't even pronounce. You can make granola bars very easily with just some granola, some cranberries or raisins, a few nuts, some honey, and it's much more healthier for you. Here's my medjool dates. They're so much more plumper and have a richer taste. I love medjool dates. Walnuts, peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, some dried cranberries, almonds. Some of these things are from Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. Pecans. There's a great store here in BC called Aob's, and they have the most amazing, freshest nuts I've ever tasted in my entire life. I've bought a lot of my stuff from like the bulk food section of a grocery store, but it just does not compare. If you don't have an AOBS where you live, then you've got to try and find a really nice fresh nut store that sells these things, because the difference is just amazing. The quality is so different in comparison. Here's some more sunflower seeds. Hemp hearts. I love hemp hearts on my salads. Flaxseed. I love making, putting flaxseed on my salads as well, or in my smoothies. When I'm making like a pizza or something like that, I usually like to use half flaxseed and half like some type of almond flour or something like that. Like I try and stay away from, the whole wheat flours or the white flours. Here's some barley groats, some chilies when I'm cooking. I love a lot of spicy foods. For breakfast, we have some oats. And then, like I was saying, if you're making like a pizza or some type of dessert, you can try like, the different types of flours that are a little bit more healthier for you. So I have like oat flour, coconut flour. This is just coconut. And this one is buckwheat flour. So these are really good for, like I was saying, like if you're making pizza crust, you make a healthier pizza crust, or if you want to make like a nice, like a flax bread, one of those thin breads that you can get, those artisan breads, I guess they call them. You can make a nice flat bread with those type of flours and the flax seeds, and put that in the oven. That's really tasty. Put some tahini on it. That's just baking powder and things that I don't really use much anymore, but I still have. Some Himalayan salt. I don't know why I have it in there, but some seasonings. I saw this polenta in the store. I've seen polenta so much, and I've always wondered what it is. It always reminds me of cheese, but it's definitely not cheese. It's made out of cornmeal, but I've always been curious to try it, so I bought some polenta. And I have all my different peppers: orange, yellow, red. I even have a green one. Oh, there's a green one. Some mushrooms, cucumbers, and zucchini, which I love making my stir-fry vegetables, or for my salads. Even when I make like a corn pasta or a quinoa pasta, I love to put a lot of vegetables on it. All my salads, so much vegetables. What's in this one here? Oh yeah. So here's Nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is a great cheese-like type of, it tastes almost like cheese, and a lot of vegan people use it because there's no dairy in it. And you can use this, on your pizzas or for kale chips, or if you're making cashew cheese. It tastes really, really good. I buy my stuff as much in the bulk section because really it's much cheaper to buy in bulk than it is to buy the packaged foods. So when you look at it by the gram, like per 100 grams, it's definitely a better value to try and get things in bulk when you can. So here's all my beans. I have chickpeas, black beans, mung beans, some soup mix, lentils, sun-dried tomatoes, which is so delicious, especially when I'm like making a pizza or some on my salads and things. Some cinnamon, which I love to make turmeric tea, so I'll take some cinnamon, honey, almond milk, and ginger, and that tastes so good as a warm drink. I got my celery there in the corner. And talking about celery, I use the celery and the carrots to make a delicious carrot juice in the morning. So I'll take some carrots, celery, an apple, and a slice of ginger, and that's a delicious carrot juice that I make every morning. I have some potatoes, onions, and some yams. I love making yam fries. Just bake them in the oven. It's so healthy and it's low fat. Love that. Here's some of the fruits that I have. I showed you my bananas earlier, my pineapple, but I also have some lemons and apples, limes, oranges. Lemons I definitely use as like my salad dressing, so I would sprinkle some lemon on my salad. If I want, I'll mix it in with some olive oil. It tastes amazing. Also, lemon is good in the morning with your water, so I'll slice a fresh lemon, put it in a glass of water, and I'll drink that every morning because it's good for alkalizing your body. It's good to drink lemon water first thing when you wake up. And yeah, here's a few other things. My green pepper. I can't fit everything in my fridge, the regular portion of my fridge. Some organic mixed salad. Strawberries, even though they're not in season, but I really was craving strawberries, so I got some of that. Cacao powder. I just started taking the cacao powder. It tastes pretty good. You eat it. You can eat it raw. You just like mix it with water, and you can make like hot chocolate with it, or you can make it like for some type of dessert you might be making. You can use some of the cacao powder. I still love my cheese, even though I have to try and get away from cheese. I am reducing my intake of it, but I bought all this delicious Asiago cheese from Trader Joe's quite a few months ago, but it hasn't gone bad, and I'm definitely going to still eat it because I love cheese. I love it on my salads, but I have cut down on the amount of cheese that I eat because it's better to get away from the dairy. Some turmeric. Turmeric is excellent as a tea. There's a lot of amazing properties and good health benefits to taking turmeric. Quinoa, I have my white and red quinoa that I love to make. And that's basically everything in my fridge portion. In my freezer, I have my frozen bananas. I love to freeze the bananas and make smoothies with them. And just a couple of frozen fruit, frozen cranberries that I make. Now this was an old pizza box from old pizza from Trader Joe's. I used to eat. Right now it's just only a base for my my bananas. There's nothing in it, but I used to love this pizza from Trader Joe's. It's like a French style flatbread with different types of cheeses on it. It's so good, but I'm getting away from eating that way, so now it's just used as a base to keep my bananas on. But that's basically everything that I have. So, some of the things that you see in my fridge, obviously you don't need to keep in the fridge, like, flowers and oats and things like that. But I find that you attract bugs when you have like flowers and your fruits and vegetables, like fruit flies or some kind of little bugs come around with the flour when it's, not refrigerated. So I try and keep everything in the fridge just to keep it fresh and keep it away from all the stupid bugs and stuff like that, because I'm not trying to attract that. And I will also, like when I'm making my salads and cutting up my fruits and vegetables, I just take the skins and I freeze them and I put them all in these plastic bags until I'm ready to go out to the garbage, because I do live in an apartment building, so I can't even just go run to the chute. It's outside, so I have to package up all my skins and then bring it out to the garbage every morning when I go to work. So that's really everything that I eat that has helped me lose 30 pounds so far, and hopefully I'll be losing another 20 this year. That's my goal. So hopefully that's given you some inspiration on what you can eat and help you on your journey as well. So thank you for watching.